Jeff Sessions, the Attorney General of the United States, has submitted his letter of resignation. And Matt Whitaker, who is the current Chief of Staff to Jeff Sessions, is going to be the acting Attorney General. We understand that the President asked for Sessions' resignation this morning before he came out for that press conference. The letter from Jeff Sessions starts off saying, in response to your request from this morning, I hereby submit my resignation. We have not confirmed yet whether or not Matt Whitaker, who was the former U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Iowa and was a candidate for Senate in Iowa in 2014, will take over the Mueller investigation or not. But that is something that we have heard. The president talked about in the past Whitaker maybe taking over from, was it Rosenstein, or taking over in some capacity. We don't know exactly where the Russia investigation is going to fall, if it's going to stay with the Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, or if Whitaker will take it over. But the headline, Attorney General Jeff Sessions has submitted his resignation to President Trump. And President Trump, we understand, has accepted his resignation. Not only did he accept it, but earlier today, before that lengthy and sometimes crazy press conference, he requested it. So this is the first shoe to drop in changes in the cabinet here as we come out of the midterm elections. The president has said that he is happy with most of his cabinet, but that he did want to make some changes. So this is the first one. This was widely anticipated. We expected that Sessions wouldn't last long after the midterm elections. We didn't think it would be a matter of hours, but now we know that Jeff Sessions will exit the Department of Justice, and that for the interim, Matt Whitaker, his Chief of Staff, will be the acting Attorney General. And likely more changes to come as well, Dana.
John, this reminds me of 2006, the day after the midterms, President George W. Bush asking for Rumsfeld's resignation. And that was supposed to be a big change. I do have a question for you. You were in the press conference earlier. It was wide-ranging. I watched almost all of it. At some point, did anybody ask President Trump if he expected or had asked for the Attorney General's resignation?
No, I mean, it was talked about in generalities, kind of what he plans to do with Sessions. He said, ask me that. I'll have more to say about that at a later time. I expect a later time has arrived.
Right.
So now we wait and see what else is coming down the pike. You know, the president has expressed privately some concerns about certain members of his cabinet.
Right.
There were some rumors that were floating around a couple of months ago that the Secretary of Defense, Jim Mattis, may not be around long after the midterm elections, though everybody I hear from at the Pentagon has said that they don't expect that he would resign. He would have to be taken out by the president. So